Hello, welcome back to Mostly Sci-Fi. I realized that yesterday I made a grave error, and around the 30, I do believe, 30. It could be 30 or 40-minute mark. Pretty sure it was like around 30. That part of the video was redone again, and I kind of had doubled the video size, and this was my mistake. I usually don't make these kind of errors, so in the future, all my videos will be very professionally done, as far as I can take it professionally. Okay, I'm still an amateur in this, and I'm a one-man party, so I forgive you for that. And today we're going to do Prometheus, Fire and Stone, chapter, the first part, chapter 2 to 4. So if you look at this part here, I think you can see it. So I only went through chapter 1. It was supposed to be chapter 1 and 2, but it was only chapter 1, and we didn't even finish that. But we're going to be doing 2, 3, and 4 until it gets to aliens, and then I will make another video about that. So actually, they have found the ship, and I had asked the question, which I asked the question on the other video, but it didn't. I didn't process it. Something went wrong, and you got the double thing or whatever. So I was asking the question of the monkeys. Okay, so you have these monkeys, and I'm like, well, do the monkeys work in the same way as when xenomorphs take humans? So they take humans back to the nest or whatever. Do the monkey aliens have a queen? Or have they changed just because of the accelerant and there is no queen? So, and the animals that do intake the accelerant, if they don't have a queen, why is that? So I have these kinds of questions that will probably never be answered, but probably questions that you should be answered. Okay, so I just found out the name of the alpha male in this, and his name is Galgos, and he's not a good guy. Okay, he's just an a-hole. Okay, but he is the alpha Chad in this story. Okay, so they're walking through the woods, and I think they're following a beacon or something, and they find this ship. Okay. Okay, so somebody says Hadley's Hope. Wasn't that an outpost on the neighboring moon on LV4-426? So this ship is Hadley's Hope, and I'm asking, like, how did it get here? Yes, Francis, that is true. In 2179, they encountered a problem with their processing station, and it blew up and went nuclear, right? And so he says, what's the ship doing here on LV2/223 then? And somebody says, I'm still not sure we're on 223. It's supposed to be a desert. We have to be on 223. All signs point that we are. Yeah, well, those signs didn't say enjoy your beautiful jungle, did they? Because, plants and stuff. Maybe this ship escaped 426? Like when the processing station became unstable, they all jumped in the car and drove out to the country. Could be, anything's possible. Hopefully there will be some answers inside. I pulled a 29, whatever. Okay, so basically there's a moon, I believe, on this planet, and that is LV something, LV-426, right? And this is the planet, and the other place where Hadley's Hope was like the moon orbiting this planet. So I'm thinking that when that catastrophe and stuff happened on Hadley's Hope, that colony. A ship escaped that colony and got to the surface, and then this is what we have now. Okay, so these are the Xenomorphs from Hadley's Hope, and it was a ship, I guess, that thought they escaped, but they really didn't. Okay, and that is the end of part 1. So now we're going to go to part 2. This is the engineer. So chapter 2, and again, if you don't like my voice, just turn it down and you can read it yourself. Okay, so they are, they foolishly open the door. This guy up here, see, whoa, smells like ionized farts in there. He is the Chad in this this part, okay, in this series. All right. Damn, you ain't kidding. Even through the filters, it's like we uncovered somebody's long lost locker room. What is all this? Looks like a fungus, maybe moss. Of course, we know that's the Xenomorph. Okay, so they're all gonna get kind of picked off. We counted like 14 or something, right? 14 or 15 of these people. Holy hell! Hostiles. We have Oh, he's dead. Face hugger coming from nowhere. So they're just getting attacked. They're done, right? Galgo, clear a path out of here. And that's the girl. Okay, that's the captain. I'm thinking, Ori, Takahashi, get Lucy away from that thing. Braka, 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 braka. Brat, 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 brat. Okay, they don't know it spits acid. Right, so he's shooting these things. And what's happening? Like, oh my God, look at this guy's face. Okay, so I think this guy Galgo gets sprayed with some acid or something. Trainer, this is Captain Foster. Come in now. So these are the people up in the ship. I think it's the Helios. And it's like, come and get us. And this is when I told you before that Galgo, he was sent to go back to the ship. And then he goes back with another guy. And they go back to the ship. And then he kind of just leaves them out there. Damn it. Hawk down. So, of course, they opened the door to the Hadley's Hope. And now the aliens are all out. We can only know that perhaps all of those aliens, there must be like maybe hundreds of them, because this is a big ship that escaped the moon and went into this planet. So they're trying to escape. So Francis, you remember Francis, report your position. So Francis and Eldrin, they went somewhere to do scientific research, which is insanely stupid. You should be staying together in a place where it's very dangerous. And this has happened on several occasions in an alien universe. You remember an Alien Covenant, where they just go walking around anywhere in strange places and then they get killed or something bad happens to them. In Prometheus, you see them running around the ship. They're not staying together. And then the dude gets killed by, the snake and all this thing like that. So when you don't stay together, you die. I'd rather die like staying together than dying running off somewhere alone, especially on an alien planet. I would never do that. Even if I didn't know about the alien universe and you put me on a planet somewhere, and we have this new exploration and I'm on a planet, and then you tell me, let's explore. And I'm like, no. even in daytime, I'm like, let's stay together, because we don't know what's on this planet. We don't know what kind of wildlife, what kind of dangers. If something happens, at least let it happen to us together. So one of them falls off the bridge, and now you have xenomorph sharks, which begs to ask the question again, like, do they have a queen? I mean, but sharks don't really have a queen, right? Because they're not like ants or whatever. But we don't have queens either, kind of. Do they have a queen? That's a big question that I want asked. So some of the people are getting eaten by sharks. Say, Captain Foster, this is Trainer. We have you in sight, but there's no landing zone. Can you get your people across the lake? Set down there. You can. Set down. Oh, sorry. Trevor, set down where you can. We have a man in the water. Give us a moment. Well, we'll try to fish him out. Yeah, all right. Holy damn it. And so, like, stuff keeps coming off and falling off. Help, he's already dead. Like, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Another 4 people done. You had 3 people maybe died in the other part, so that's altogether 7. I thought I saw 14 people. Could be more than that. Open fire, Higgins, Piper, churn the waters. Give those men a chance. Well, if you're shooting into the water and they're made of acid, you know, that's not really a good idea. Anyway, so I'm guessing they're in the water. Target, Galgo. Those sharks are dead. Grab the wounded. This way, dear God, you know. And I'm guessing you're looking through Galgot's mask or something. And now I think it goes, this is back in the past. So it says January 14th, 2219, 6:26 p.m. LV-223. Here's the situation where it stands. We're treating wounded on the Cadmos, Steinberg, and Woodbell might not make it. 2 others have parasites on their faces. Oh, okay, so I guess this is present. Is it? Francis and Eldon split off during the attack. Okay, so this part right here I know is present because they did split up. Francis and Eldon split up during the attack. I'm taking volunteers to go back out there, find them, escort them home. I'm here. So I guess they on a ship. So the ship landed, okay? And now they got back on the ship or something like that. And now she wants to go back to get Eldon and Francis, which is insane. But first, I think it's time to tell you the truth. What the hell do you mean by that? So now she's gonna tell them why did we come here? It wasn't for a salvage mission, really. It was to find Wayland. Wayland, right? It's true that we're here on a salvage mission, but not for a deep space research vessel, or rather it was headed by Peter Wayland and it went missing. What? The Peter Wayland? Bullshit. He died on Earth. What was he doing out here? Trying to find the secret of our origins, trying to find creatures that his scientists called engineers. He believed they seeded life on Earth, in fact, the whole galaxy, maybe even beyond. Now I think that something terrible happened to Wayland's crew, too. I was trying to complete Wayland's search, fulfill his mission. He's a great man who doesn't deserve to have his legacy. And so this is Galgo, right? Matthews doesn't deserve a goddamn alien spider wiggling down her throat. And we deserve a captain who doesn't lie about why we're light years from our damn homes. And Captain says, yes, I'm sorry, but you just whimsically thought I'd like to watch my friends eaten by sharks. Is that what you were going to say? Back off, Higgins. Angela isn't. Captain Foster. Sorry to cut in, but we found Francis and Eldon. They're alive. We have them on the wire. Okay, like I said, so now they're endangering themselves. They are actually safe now. What can... This should, actually this should end the story right about here. And they should just fly off and say, F Eldon, F France. They shouldn't have went off. I'm out. We're done. We're out of here. We got out of this very dangerous situation. Let's go. We're extremely lucky, right? No. They climbed some sort of cliff, found a cave. Angela, you're not going to believe this. There was somebody living on this moon for a while. It appears to have been a survivor from that Anagar mining vessel we found. I think he's dead now, but he left notes. A wealth of information. Eldon and I have been going through it. The notes say his name was Derek Russell. He talks a lot about the black goo we found. He calls it an accelerant. The properties he discovered are amazing. This is universe-changing material. So this guy's obsessed with the science of everything. And Russell found a probe left over from some even earlier crash. And I think that's where the Prometheus, when they sent a probe, remember. This probe is still active. I don't know if these are the probes in Prometheus. You remember that guy? I think he's a Scottish guy, right? He threw those 2 probes out there, and then they were circling the ship and doing all of these things with the ship. And so I think that's the probe that this guy Francis have found. They've been scanning 223 for a long time. I'm seeing readouts of what is, I think, an alien vessel, intelligent alien life, Angela. We are not alone. And so the accelerator, according to the data from these probes, came from the alien ship. It crashed, spilled, or whatever. Okay, and now you have this engineer who's here. Okay, so here's the engineer. Okay, so here is, and we'll all do the same. Hey, look at that. Galgo was right. He said there were ugly monkeys and that right there. So they was on a ship and then they decided to leave the ship, which, so I'm guessing when the ship landed, right, and they were all rescued, supposedly, they didn't take off. They just stayed there, which is a bad idea. Okay, and now it's too late now because now the xenomorphs are here, right? And so when as these people leave, they're going to kill them one off, and now you can no longer close the ship because now once one gets on, it's over. We know from all aliens movies, once one gets on, it's done. It's a done deal. They're on their way. Eldon will be safe soon, about an hour. Okay, so he's talking with this guy named Eldon, and this conversation that they're having is very important, so I want to read this. I'm not scared, Francis. It is good to be with you. We are friends. In case you didn't know, Eldon is android, okay? He's a very, very advanced android, more advanced than David, okay? So, of course, we are Of course we are. Now we should use this hour on research. This man's writing are revelatory. They detail the changes wrought by that accelerant. His observations, I wasn't kidding. This material could change the universe. It sounds dangerous, Francis. So Eldon is the logic here, right? It does seem that way, Eldon. Heightened aggression, twisted growth, horrific deformities. No wonder that jungle is so dangerous. And so he doesn't care about the jungle being dangerous. This is the thing. This is why I will never walk with a scientist anywhere to do anything. They only care about the science. They don't care about the human aspect or the aspect of living versus their scientific research, right? But look at this. Russell was musing about a way to tone down the mutations to heighten the beneficial aspects. Okay. So I think he's right that it's possible to filter the accelerant through something to mellow the aggression, the mixture of this accelerant through something like so he's trying to find a way to make it more stable. But you can't find a way to make this more stable. I think right down to the atom, this stuff is really dangerous. You just stay away, but he cannot, right? So he says the mixture of the cell into like it constructs engineered blood, the healing properties are without limit. Limbs could be regrown, sight restored, cancer banished. Cancer, Eldon, like mine. So I made a mistake before. I thought he was in a wheelchair, but he's not. He has cancer. Okay. Eldon? I was looking at these maps, Francis. They're different. Different? This mountain, it keeps growing, but there's no seismic activity on this moon. Okay, so it's kind of like the mountain's like a Big Bang, right? And how the Big Bang is started is ever expanding. And I think it says somewhere that this is the Deacon, that the mountain is actually the Deacon, which I cannot fathom to understand that, but the mountain somehow is the Deacon. And I'm like, what? Did he die and his blood just transformed this whole place? Is that what happened? But I'm sorry. I apologize, Francis. You were saying something? Was it important? And then Francis says, Eldon, I need to ask you a favor. And so they're going through trying to find Eldon, I believe, and Francis. I think they're trying to find him. Oh, okay, no. So they have found the ship. Okay, so they have found the ship. They're walking around. I'm guessing to save Eldon and Francis. And while they're walking around, they find this ship. Okay. I'm looking at this. So Chad, which is Galgo, he finds this rifle, like the alien rifle, which he's smart. So the first thing you do is find a weapon. I'm pretty sure he's a security officer. There's these canisters, James. What are they? They appear to be containers for that accelerant Francis was talking about. If he was right about this stuff, wow. So here you go. You got scientists again messing around with stuff they don't know anything about. So here's a very important part in this Prometheus. So it says, Francis, this is Captain Foster. We ended up on a detour. That alien ship you mentioned, it's here. You still solid in your position? So now they're going inside the ship. They're like, F Francis. F Eldon, we'll find you later. We found this ship and we're going to go check inside. Instead of staying on a mission and going to get these guys and bring them. Because weren't they just get, my thing is, didn't they just get attacked or something? This might be somewhere else. Okay, so he got this gun, and now what Francis does is inject Eldon with the accelerant, which is really stupid. He doesn't know what this thing could do, right? And he says, Eldon, we're still good. We'll hold tight, over and out. He's happy, right? Eldon, stay still. I don't like this, Francis. It's just a small amount. Just a test. Don't worry. We're friends. And this is scary part, man. I only put in a drop. No more than a drop. And that's way more than a drop, right? And what does it do to him? Francis? Are we friends? Francis? Hello? I'm Eldon. Hello? Are you okay? Francis, it's wrong. Something's wrong. There's a burn. Okay, so he's turning into because he is also part biological. So we've never seen what happens with the alien if you put the, this kind of artificial intelligence and the alien DNA, the goo, what happens. Okay. So chapter 3. So what happens is Francis injects Eldon with this stuff. Pretends they are friends, but they're not, because he doesn't treat him like one. And then Francis wants to run. Francis, Eldon, this is Angela. Come in. You still there? You still safe? So she's okay. Picking up some odd static silence from and interference from the terrain. Readings are all over the place. And listen, I have to hope you can hear me. You stay in that cave. We'll be there for you. We're only about 10 minutes out. And moving fast. Oof. Okay, so now Eldon. So now this is the new Eldon. Hello, Francis. Remember me? I'm Eldon. Stay back. I'm sorry. I didn't know the accelerant would do this to you, Eldon. Idiot. You mean you didn't care? I thought we were friends. Was I wrong? Of course I was wrong. Wrong to be a friend. Wrong to keep your secrets. Wrong to trust you. But I feel smarter now. I do. Smart enough to know that truth. The truth. Smart enough to tell you that, Francis, even in this infinite universe, there's nowhere to run. Okay, so he's turning into something. He looks kind of like an engineerish. He kind of looks like an engineer. So everyone keep up, double time, right? So now they're running through. I'm guessing they're going after Francis and Eldon to try to find them, which is retarded. My question is, if you're going to do that, right? If you're going after, you have a ship over there, why do you have, you take the whole ship with you, the whole people with you? Wouldn't you only need like security, like to go find Eldon and Francis, and then the rest stay on the ship? I don't know. I just say you shouldn't split up. So maybe she's thinking that, like, we all together is kind of safer, right, than leaving people back, right? Okay, so January 14, 2219, 7:10 p.m. Earth Central Time. LV-23 Helios Command Vehicle. You doing lunch? I grabbed some of that coffee from Galgo's stash. So this is the ship up on top. So somehow the aliens got on this ship. Okay. I don't know exactly how. You're gonna have to go back and read that part. But somehow they got on the ship that's like in orbit or something. So that ship is getting attacked. Captain Forster, come in. The creatures you were talking about, they're at the Helios. Damn it. They make it inside? Negative, but we have dead outside. Came at us so fast. Okay, so we have the dead or whatever they came out. So they're trying to lock the aliens out, but of course they're gonna find a way to get in there, right? Okay, so now they're trying to find Colin. I keep on calling him Colin. Francis and Elgin. And now these things are attacking the monkeys or whatever. Bracka. You okay? It's nothing, ladies. Love scars. So these aliens attack, these monkeys attack for no reason. They just started, oh, okay, I'm just going to attack Galgos. I think they did that to him so we can, like, tell him apart from the others. Okay, so it might be a plot device. But hell, this whole damn jungle is crazy insane. Let's go, people. Keep up. Eyes open. Like, he's not even crying. He's like, this is what it is. Right? Okay, so they're locking the doors. The aliens trying to come in. They're locking the doors. But, of course, they find a way. Somebody crunched on these ants, which might spell something, like, because you can even inhale this stuff and okay, so they found Francis. Okay, so what happened? So let's read this part, okay? This is very important. Don't shoot, it's me. Damn, Francis. Why are you running around like that? Scared the hell out of me. And I only packed one pair of underpants. Where's Eldon? Isn't he with you? He's chasing me, trying to kill me. What the hell for? He's gone crazy, mutated. I injected him with some of that accelerant and... What? I think it's possible that... Who authorized that? We're in the middle of an alien war and you're injecting unknown substances into the crew? You are hereby charged with violation of Title 18, Section 1115 of Weyland-Yutani Corporate Criminal Code, misconduct of ship officers. What? No, he's just a construct. I thought he was your friend, Francis. He's a member of our crew. We trusted you, and now we can't. End of story. Bam. Okay. So I'm guessing they're gonna take him back to get tried. Okay. We'll find the best entry point away from the alien life forms. They can't be very intelligent. Maybe we can lead them away from the Helios with lights, voices from the speakers, a couple of hovering scanners of us. So they think the aliens are dumb. Alright, so I think they were trying to... Okay, so these aliens are trying to get in. This might be the Helios, I'm thinking. And they're just getting slaughtered and killed and stuff like that, I guess. Okay, no, this is not the Helios. This is that other small ship that has landed. So this is important here because this is Galagos. Okay. Now what, Angie? I mean, I didn't do much in college past stealing beer and pretending I wasn't the father, but I think that's more than 6. Okay, so they're gonna try to figure out how to lure the aliens away. But of course they can't. They got in through some area, right? it's really just a matter of what door we knock on. Nothing more than that. Just you or keep those doors locked, okay? So some part they found how to get in. Galgo. Yes, sir, Captain. Ma'am. We need the purses. Okay, so I guess that's the purses. I guess this is the purses. It's kind of confusing, like some of these. Like, because you're dealing with like 3 different ships and stuff at the same time. So there's a ship there. We need the purses. You, Piper, and Higgins curve around the area. Keep in the jungle out of sight. Come at the purses from the rear. Don't dawdle. Take Francis, put him under lockdown. Then you fire the purses up and provide support. Come in fast and scan me. Showy, maybe we can scare these things off. If not, I'm going to want covering fire for when we retake the Helios. How many weapons you say you have on that ship? All of them. Okay. So he's going back to a ship called the Perseus. But what Gallagher is going to do is steal the ship. He's not going to go rescue them. Okay. So I'm guessing he's taking a ship. Right. Eldon is just a construct. This is like being arrested for breaking a tool. This is hilarious. I thought he was your friend, Francis. You're just digging a deeper pit, Francis. A deeper pit. We're all under attack by alien life forms. And Angela's arresting the astrobiologist, the one person with the most expertise in the field. That's crazy. Nah, following Captain's orders ain't crazy. Not if we get to shoot bugs from the air. We've got that new hyper cannon installed and I've been wanting to. The hell? He's shook because these guys are like 10 feet tall, right? They're scarier than the aliens, okay? So he just killed the alien son of a, okay? So he's just bodying aliens. This one guy, this one engineer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He just bodied like 10 aliens. Like, for real, that's crazy. And his body is kind of made from the hides of the aliens, which, you know, when you think about it, it's just like back in the days of Stone Age, right? You got the caveman killing the animals and making skins out of them and putting them on his body. So he bodied like 10 aliens. All right, so Piper, Higgins, wait up. There you are. You stopped to take a piss or something? Don't get him started. We don't have time for this or his stories, okay? Things are looking bad, okay? Hell, is that Eldon? Jesus, what happened to him? Right? So this is Eldon, and I guess it is the Helios. It must be the Helios, maybe. Are you having trouble with the door? Here, let me open this for you. So he opens it up. What the hell? Hello, my name is Eldon. It's good to see you. So the aliens don't attack him. And so Persis, come in. So I'm gonna read this because this is very important. So we're all in agreement. Persis, come in. Persis, come in. At least answer it. So you see what happens. Galgo here. Galgo, damn it. Why weren't you answering? We need that bird in flight. Situation has gone sour. We spotted Eldon. He's changed hard and he strolled right onto the Helios. He's opening doors. That bastard is opening doors, letting those creatures inside. What's your ETA? Yeah, about that, Captain. We took a vote. We're in flight already. We can see this stretch of LV-223 and the whole damn jungle's alive down there. Okay? Those creatures are everywhere, coming out from their holes, coming out from the lake. Okay? Coming out from God knows where. Thing is, we got out. It's too much of a risk to go back. I mean, I agree with him. I mean, he's the only guy with sense in this group. Too much of a risk. What are you? What the hell are you saying, Galgo? This better not be one of your jokes. No joke, Angie. I could go into a whole lot of my personal philosophy and give you a long talk that would undoubtedly piss you off. But this time, for once, I'll keep the story short. Good luck down there. And goodbye. So he's smart. I mean, you might consider him a bunghole, but that's what I would have done. Unless, like, my wife was down here. But then again, I would not be dumb enough to separate from my wife on an alien planet. Let alone, I wouldn't even take my wife to an alien planet. Let alone go on, walking in and setting foot on the land. So this lady has a canister of the goo. Interesting. Prometheus 4. Okay, so this is Elgin on the Helios, and we're just gonna go right through this. So Elgin is kind of commanding the aliens, or he exists with the aliens. Like, they don't attack him, he doesn't attack them. He's like, whatever, do your thing, do what you do. Okay, I don't like humans, look what they did to me, like this kind of thing. Okay, they decide to ride out. Well, some people decide to try to escape and ride out. I don't know if that's smart or not. I guess it's smart because they're already on a ship. But then when you go out of here, I mean, it's basically the same thing, except you got kind of more freedom. It's not contained. Your death is not contained. You just have more ways to die, So some people are trying to escape. Damn, those things are fast. Hurry. Look out. Some people are getting grabbed, killed. This is just like a feast for the aliens, right? It's just a matter of time before everybody's dead. Okay, so here is, we come back to, I guess, the Galgos on page 93. Okay, so I think he rides the Perseus back to somewhere. Okay, whatever. So Trevor really need that evac train, or really need that. We're working on it. Angela's still refueling from grabbing the wounded. Give us 30 minutes. So Angela got somebody else to save them, because Galgos has escaped and he left them on a planet. Okay, but she found another way to escape somehow. Now Galgos, I guess he's on somewhere. Okay. Sorry, but if Angela makes it out of there, makes it home, we're dead men. Court-martialed, dead, same thing. Please don't, please. Hold on, we can talk about. Okay, so he's on this ship or whatever, and they were supposed to save Angela, and then he comes in and says, "You're not saving anybody," right? Blam! What was that gunshot? Blam, 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 blam. Okay, that's not happening. Or I guess she was trying to call him on the call somebody else on the ship to try to get him to redirect the ship to try to save Angela, and then Galgos got to him first, and just like, nah, that's not happening. That sounds weapon sounds. I think we just lost the Cadmus. See, so you got 3 ships that make it kind of confusing. So it's like you got the Cadmus, you got the Perseus, you got the Helios. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. I'm sure some of you people can unconfuse the confusing. So now I think they kind of just ran back to this ship because this is a ship. So they're inside this whatchamacallit, this ship or whatever. Oh, look at this thing. What is that? Wayland was right. This is an engineer laboratory. Whoever works here, they're not studying life. Okay, so all of these kinds of, you see these kinds of different kind of monsters or different kind of life on the planet that they're studying and doing things to or what have you. They're making it. So they're making life, and then they're making it, controlling it. Captain, we have problems. Movement 100 yards out. I have 5 blips, no 10. Oh God, 20. They keep coming. Tell me it's crew members. No, transponders, whatever's coming for us. It's not human. Okay, so the monsters have made it in here, which I don't know why you were going to a confined area. But they're just dead meat. Just meat, you know. Okay, they put on a light, sing, arg, right? And bam. They are just cornered, right? What can save them? Who can save them? That's another one dead, another 2 dead, another 3 dead. He's like, run, another 4 dead, right? So they're just getting picked off. I don't know how many people. I thought it was 15, but maybe it's like 40 or something, because they're just getting killed left and right. Clara's mask, spacesuit. Do you see the others? Where the others went? No, it was so dark. I was so scared. I lost them in the turns. So they're in the ship, and I think that's why they call it the Prometheus, because this is, I guess, where the Prometheus landed. It won't matter, James. They're everywhere. Clara, get behind me. It won't matter. They're everywhere. Okay, so they might have someone coming. Here goes the Deus Ex Machina, which is the god from the machine that might save them. Love you. I love you too. What's that? Is it human? So this guy, like, I guess he just kills the aliens. They don't like him at all. They're always trying to attack him. No, I don't think so. The creatures, right? So he's destroying all of them. This is the engineer, right? This is the second engineer. There might be another one. He's just destroying them. He's saving us. Here, we're over here. He's not saving you. So he's saving us. Here, we're over here, right? Thank you. So they thought they were saved. This is not the Deus Ex Machina. My name is Clara. This is James. We Blam. So he kills them too. Anything that lives, I guess. And I don't know if he's stepping on the people. Is that him stepping on them? Or ants? I don't know. Because if he was stepping on people, it would be red, right? I think he's stepping on these kind of ants or whatever. I think they're telling us, they're trying to give us some kind of a clue about these ants on the floor or what have you. So this is Eldon. He's on the Helios. Friend. And so he's ripping things. The aliens are not attacking him. Are they attacking him? I don't think so. Did that startle you? Crunch. Don't worry, you're my friends. You're my friends now. We need to remember that. You know what it's like, don't you? Everything's so hot. Everything is shouting. I have to find Francis. I can still feel that needle going into my arm. I can feel it. Would you like to watch me kill my friend? It's crazy. So they're back on the planet. Hurry, that cave. I still have the coordinates Francis sent. Keep running. I'm just getting rid of this damn thing. Please kill me. Please kill me. Please kill me. I wonder where that's from. Okay, here. Oh, this is the Sing. So that was Sing that was in the Prometheus, I do believe. Right? So he got him, sent him off to be cocooned. This is the cave. This is it. So they're in the cave. Pretty much stuck. But you see, like, how they're trying to make a Ripley. So you got 3 females. Like, the odds of 3 females surviving this is kind of like, what are the odds, right? But you have 3 females. And it seems like only 3 females survived it. And so I think it says this is the end of this. Wow. Okay. So we just have to find a way there. Okay, so I'm going to read the last page. Are we really going to be okay? Someone lived alone in this cave. There are 3 of us. We're trained and we are not going to give up. We just have to find a way up there. Or hope somebody can come down here. In the meantime, we make do. That won't be easy. This place looks like hell. Got a plan? For now, we'll wait for things to calm down. Maybe some others will make it here. If not, we'll go looking for them. Right now, I'll stand watch. And you see about making this place look less like hell and more like home. And then she looks out into this place and is, damn it. And so that's the end of Prometheus. So I'm guessing this is the end of this story, and we probably won't see anything from these people anymore. Okay, but on the Weyland-Yutani timeline, all of these ships went to this planet. They didn't come back. So you can know that they died on this planet either by, I guess, the hostile environment. Because how are you going to get something to eat? Everything is hostile. I don't understand how they made it. Because where's the food? There's no food. Everything is hostile. What are you eating? Everything's been affected by this disgusting stuff, right? And so the next video I make, we will be going into Aliens, Chapter 1. And I believe this is where I think Haley's Hope, and how did Hadley's Hope, how did that ship get to the planet with all the aliens inside of it? I think that's what they're going to explain. So very interesting stuff indeed. And hopefully the next time you're going to listen with me, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I'm mostly sci-fi, and I'm out. Peace, guys. Peace.